So noisy. Don't think I could play terrible, but I think this game shouldn't have been this close. I feel like my biggest problem was my cooldown usage. It felt bad, and looking at it afterwards, it was even worse. Most of my nades didn't contribute to a solution. Could you maybe go over where I could have used them more effectively and just general mistakes I could prevent? Brilliant. I love voting Anna for people that know how to play Anna. It's great. Well, that's an issue. Okay, that's an issue. He's just kind of suicided, and you weren't there to protect him. There was a shield in front, but well, there was a shield behind him anyway, so you couldn't have done anything. But sometimes you do have games like this where your ranger walks in immediately and loses. Very nice. Would have probably delayed that nade a little bit more because you don't know if your Zarya is ready. Ryan's feeding again. Excellent. Very good job, Ryan. I'm being coy, but this is hell for a Reinhardt to go into. Look at what he's got to go up against. He's got Roadhog, he's got Sigma, he's got Anna, and he's got McCree. Like, these are the 4 characters you hate to see as Reinhardt. Like, this is Hook, this is Rock, this is Sleep and Nade, and this is Flashbang. That is awful. No. Yes! God, you're good at this game. Christ, you're amazing. Wow, that was great. Actually, nano boosting? No, what are you doing fighting a Genji? Why don't you walk around the corner where he can't fight you? You find the solution, and then you're just like, and I will do something else. Go follow your Reinhardt around and heal him. Don't make the McCree have to peel back for you. So we don't like that. Okay. You spent a lot of time just pressing the WASD keys instead of just going forward and finding a solution really aggressively. Why don't you just press the W key? I get it, you're scared, but there's nothing to be scared of. Just use your ears. They're playing Sigma Hog, like, you're gonna be safe. Just play no corner and they can't hook you. It's one of these things, like, higher level players will just push up immediately and start doing stuff. Whereas low level players just... I don't know, it's the constant threat of something might happen. Bauer gets 2. Probably just stay on main at that point. You didn't have enough time to rotate. I don't think you needed to. Getting 3 shots on a 4 shots on a Mercy is a little bit optimistic, I've got to say. It's a little bit optimistic. I just want to write I'm scared, sad, but true. I shouldn't be. Be scared of things the enemy can do. Don't be scared of the potential of the enemy doing something they can't do. I think that was a Sun Tzu quote or something like that. It wasn't. Should have nano boosted McCree 5 minutes ago, mate. You should have just nano boosted McCree. You would have won that fight. Just nano boost the McCree. You win. The McCree got himself to here. Everything was entirely fine. Yeah, just nano him. There's no reason not to. And then, you know, the later you do your stuff, the faster, like, the more chance the enemy team has to find their solution. So just nano boost the McCree. You were doing fine. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. Your Pharah is a good target, but the McCree was doing stuff. It was fine. And they've used res, so we're not getting a res, and we lose because of it. So why were we here? Why weren't we playing here? The default spot? Cover? Good. Out in the open? Bad. Simple. Simple.
I wasn't cut out for retirement anyway.
Hello, Papa Graham. Good evening. Support gameplay, yeah. We're here to watch Noisy throw. Why didn't you transition up to top right there? You had plenty of time this time to go up there. Why didn't you go up now? Like, you would have been so happy up there.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Do you think you know they had Blade? Because this is kind of one of those situations where if you preemptively position yourself up here, they'd have so much harder of a time killing you. It would be so much more difficult for them. And if they do, you can just back yourself off and then go back in when you want to. Like, you don't... Yeah, it's one of those. But it's just preemptive positioning. Positioning on the top right not only stops the Blade getting you, but it stops Hook, it stops Sleeps, it stops, like, Rock, and, like, it stops that you're being spammed out by these two. It stops loads of stuff getting to you. So, it stops you being a high noon from a random angle you didn't expect. All of that kind of stuff just stops being done by being close to the pillar on the top. I need healing. 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 She still has no idea you exist. And you had to nade yourself. Like, that was... You see this was bad, right? You just kind of, like, used it on to heal a Reinhardt who was fine anyway. You just need to press the I need healing button. Act like it's act like it's a nade button that you're actually using properly. Like, the Mercy can be brain dead, but if she has a massive logo on her screen that tells her exactly where we are, she can't be that brain dead that she doesn't see it. How do we end up here? Put yourself back to there. Put yourself around here, but don't walk onto point. Like, there's no reason to. You can put yourself to here, sure, but then have this cover to play around. You sure can. I guess they kind of debated you by going around left, but if you just stayed on top right high ground, you would have been absolutely fine the entire time anyway. He's shattered and you're just like, go back to sleep. And then they wake him up immediately after. Ah. Very nice shots though. Yeah, don't worry, you can just rely on your Ryan being woke up there. He's always going to get woke up. How do you play Ryan with Big Mercy? You uninstall the game. Methodically, slowly. Angle to angle to angle to angle. You do not have that much resources in order to push, and the resources you have when you go back, you're gonna have to spend longer regenerating your resources. You're gonna have to burn more shield being aggressive, and in order to get two people in order to be able to hit them, you're gonna have to make sure you're always at full health in order to hit people. And maybe, just maybe, you're gonna have to admit that you're not gonna be able to swing on people because your healing can't keep you up through it as much. Waking up sleep's a personal challenge for all my teammates, 100%. That's what happened in my VOD submission, but I swapped really quickly. Brig Mercy doesn't screw you as a Reinhardt. It's fine. It's just slightly, like, Brig Mercy is worse, not necessarily just because of the throughput healing, okay? Brig Mercy is worse because it doesn't allow a good ult rotation through the throughput healing. It allows you just Valkyrie, which is not as good. Brig Mercy is like 80% as good as Anna Brig. Like 80%. I'd say maybe 70, but it's just a strictly worse option. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to play that differently. It just means you have to kind of taper your aggression a little bit more. You don't have to swap off it. I think they should build a laser character for support. I think they should build a laser character in general. Oh wait, they've got a railgun character for Overwatch 2. That's coming out in late 2029. Why are we here? What do we gain by being here? Nyong, zoom. Oh, look. The box of life. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love it. Look at those little clips on it. Probably so it can be picked up a little bit easier or something like that. Don't know what that's for, but yeah. Oh my god, it's such a good box. We've even got handles on the bottom so it's easy to carry. What a good box. Let's just show ourselves behind this and stay in the corner. I love the rough sound effects. Shut up. Don't clip this. Why are we in the middle of point? Their win condition is killing you. Zoom. I will never move away from the box again. Never. Never. Overwatch 2 is coming out in 2021. 20. They just gave the wrong century at 2019 BlizzCon. Ah, big brain. They know how to keep me in suspense. If you're trying to find a solution with the nade, the solution's going to be throwing it while they're aggressing. And if you're going to throw the nade in anyway, probably do the sleep dart onto the Reinhardt as a check. Okay? If you're going to throw the nade in anyway, probably just like at a Ryan shield, crossing your fingers that it drops, just throwing the sleep dart first. I've learned throughout doing my coaching. At first I was like, you know what, probably save the sleep and just use the nade at first. And like then I was like, you know what, if they got something to challenge you with the sleep, I guess just throw the nade and save the sleep. Then I was like, screw it, just throw them both. Like, you're trying to find a solution, commit to it, actually find the solution. If you're going to do it anyway, just commit to it. And then just play a little bit more conservative with your positioning so you don't get dove afterwards. Especially if you can see that wall in a straight line away from you. Welcome back, Avalon. You took too long, they found a solution. That's as simple as it gets. I hope they use Nano. Nah, they're not going to use Nano. They're smart shit. Alright, you need to do Team Deathmatch, don't you? Sorry, you need to do Hardcore Free-For-All. You are not comfortable in close range scenario. You are not comfortable. I just saw you trying to fight that Genji. You're struggling. You need to do a little bit of warm-up. You're high enough rank that you should be comfortable doing 1v1s with a Genji close up. Oh, I thought he was dead. Look how low he got. I think the kill box is like right there. Let's see how low he got. He started about there. I think the kill box is like right here. So he's so close to dying. Should all supports be able to 1v1 a DPS or just Ana? Ooh, yeah, all supports. You know what? Just warm it up. The DPS are going to come for you. Just warm it up. Like, just go into Hardcore Free-For-All and pick your support character and die a couple of times to McCree's. I don't care. Just warm up your aim. Is that bad, Nano? Ryan can't swing it much? Nah, it's fine. Maybe it was a better solution there, but the more important thing was just to use it on something ASAP. Zarya's backing off because she doesn't know that you actually move 10% slower while going backward than you do going forwards. So she's a little bit silly and Ryan gets to her. Yeah, it was a fine Nano, don't worry about it. But you use the Nano and then don't back yourself off. And then you nade aggressively instead of defensively there. It's like, Either go towards him and nade him, or go away from him and nade yourself. That's your choices, okay? Be aggressive or be defensive. Don't do half and half silly options. Don't back off and nade him. Fucking Ryan's dead. Ryan's dead again. Do the tanks have the same movement speed? Yeah, pretty much all characters have the same movement speed apart from Genji and Tracer. And Winston in Primal and stuff like that. Obviously, Ultimate speeds you up. Dragon Blade speeds up Genji more than his normal speed. But But honestly, the Genji and Tracer effects are quite minimal. By the way, tonight I'm going to be doing my uploads for my second channel, the VOD channel. So if anyone wants a specific VOD uploaded to it, PM me. I'll cut it out. I'll upload it, and you can be encased in stone, like Han Solo, in my second VOD channel. That's extra much for my YouTube. You see second channel there, daily VOD uploads if you actually want to spend more time with me. Obviously not many people do, but yeah. Lucio faster, jump when speeding, jump when speeding. Love you, Ralph. Love you too, question mark? What'd I do? What'd I do to deserve that? Put an effort for us. Yeah, they take about 10 minutes to upload per thing. Probably about 10, maybe 15 minutes per video. It's just a pain in the ass, honestly. I'm like, you know what? It's something I should be doing. I should be casing things like this. I shouldn't just be letting it go off Twitch after 3 months. Nice. Why'd we drop? I don't know why we dropped. Chef's kiss. We need some kind of chef's kiss emote, because chef's kiss comes up more often than most other things. Wait, do you teleport to the enemy spawn? Did you see that, guys? What was that? You just teleport out of existence? Yeah, literally unplayable. If you're gonna do that nade, do the nade behind him. Don't do it in front of him. You're aiming at the player you're trying to hit. You're not aiming behind the player you're trying to hit. Excellent, Nano. Good. It's Scrim Hour. Thank you for doing my VOD there. Good evening. That's okay. No problem at all. Have a lovely scrim. Enjoy yourself. By the way, I'm drinking. It's so tasty. It's low sugar as well, so I don't die early. I'm still gonna die eventually. Oh, come on! Show you my water and you instantly do hydration. It's really just vodka? I wish. I need to actually be sober in order to do the VOD uploads later. Okay, you know what? You're just not being creative enough at solutions. I think that's a simple solution to it. You're just not being creative enough. You're trying to find solution with Nano Boost, but you're not finding solution with Nade at all. Most of my Nade didn't contribute to a solution? Yeah, hell yeah. You just are misplacing them. You're not lining them up. You're just throwing them away like they're... What is an analogy? You're throwing them away... I don't know, you're throwing them away like golf balls at one of those golf balls things where you get a whole bag of them. You're throwing them away like they're easy and they come often. It's the most important ability you have, so you've got to actually aim it. Take a shot every time someone gets off high ground. take a shot every time Ryan presses the charge button and dies for it. That's a good one. Why didn't you try and sleep that charge? When you hear the charge, you sleep the opposite corner every single time. Like, that is such an obvious prediction. Taking a shot every time someone gets off high ground seems like a good way to die. Well, maybe I'm feeling a little... No. Okay. Take 100 shots at every death of all players in the game. And take 100 shots and die. Is that another way of phrasing it? Every time a player dies, you die. Just die. Ah, that's great. That's a good nade. Why did you not take that nade? I would like that nade. Why'd you drop? Why'd you drop? You know what? Just stand on this corner so you can't get poked off and throw in the nade in a good angle when you can. Now you're going to have to spend 15 minutes doing this shit in order to actually get into another nade location. Oh, look, cover. I found cover for you. I found cover for you. Stop pressing the WSD keys. Just stand in cover and shoot people. It's not that hard. Come on. There's a nano. You clearly know how to find solutions with nano, and your nanos are getting excellent. You just need to actively be walking yourself to cover, always thinking about cover. You move from one piece of cover to the next piece of cover. You do not walk around in the middle ever. That is not an option. You don't walk around ever in the middle. That is just bizarre. And then put yourself in good nade spots, get your nades, line them up, don't just throw them, just line them up, just aim at something. Think about bubbles, think about whether they actually can be purged. Please. Start thinking. 17-minute queue for tank? Maybe it's going to next season and all the queues are cancelled. Alright. Well, I certainly don't think the enemy team's going to get here, so we'll just let this play out. Oh, that's such a good sight. Noisy just spamming the WASD key despite having no reason to. Yeah, you've done the good stuff. You've done the ultimate stuff, and I love that. I love your throughput healing. You're doing great. You just need to do the extra stuff, which is, yeah, as you say, finding solutions for the nade. Don't feel like you played terrible, but you certainly wouldn't say you played well, right? You'd say I played about average, just apart from my nanos. Your nanos were great. You just need to find solutions for the nade. Start thinking about your left-hand movement. Oh. Way. That wasn't even true, was it? That definitely wasn't true. I was definitely lower rank than that. Yeah, I was all the way... I don't know. It's not correct. Anyway, I'm going to pop off. Let's send you to someone else. Please check out my VOD channel if you want to watch more of me. It's a good channel. It has VODs. Please check out my Mercy guide as well. If you haven't heard of my Mercy guide at the moment, ooh, that's very exciting.